So we're here with the Cake Boss, checking out his new cellar that we built for him. Trying to catch up. He just came back from...
I just came back from a 20-city tour, and I could definitely use a good glass of wine. 20 cities, 21 days, pretty tired, but I put this project on Kurt and Joe before I left, and I said, when I come back, I just want to see it done. I don't want to know about it, and I want to have all the bottles in order and ready to rock and roll. And I got to say, gentlemen, mission accomplished. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. The room feels so much bigger, inviting, warmer, so much more of what I anticipated. We probably picked up from what we had in here, I'd say a minimum of 500 bottles.
Right.
Space at least. But you guys worked feverishly to make this happen, and I really appreciate it.
We thank you for choosing us. We added, some of the big features with the waterfalls that you could pick up through the billiards room.
Yep.
Some of the display rows. The ceiling really opened up and brought the colors into the room.
I think it was a great collaboration of all just ideas and different things. I really loved the waterfalls and being able to see through that and kind of not waste that empty space.
Sure.
With nothing, having the waterfalls that really utilize it, and now it just feels like a room where I want to have dinner in.
Sure, absolutely.
I want to sit at this table. I want to have open a great bottle of wine. And
tell us about some of your collection. Like, what are you into?
I mean, I'm basically I like anything, but I'm more into Italians and California wines. I'm a big Gaia fan. I like Cellar. I like Insignia. I picked up a couple bottles of that CAD Howell Mountain. It's been phenomenal.
I saw that. Yep.
Is there one the old Cellar's on fire? I gotta grab one bottle. What would it be?
I don't know, man. That's pretty tough.
You got a lot of great stuff.
I know we got a lot of good stuff.
A lot of champagnes.
Yeah, we're big into the Cristal. I'm a big Cristal fan. We got Ace of Spades. Usually when me and my buddies come over, we have a taste test, like a blind taste test. What's the best, Cristal, Don P, or Ace of Spades?
What's your thoughts?
I always think Cristal ones. That's my favorite. Maybe I'm partial to it, but I never opened a bad bottle of it. I would say, what would I take in here? I would probably be the Gaia. I mean, that's my my favorite. I think that's a great wine. But we got Silver Oak, we got Cake Bread, we got two little boutique wineries like Fullery.
Yeah, I saw when we were doing the inventory that the realm from one end to the other, everyday wines to...
Well, you know what it is? I mean, it's not like I follow it where I have to I have to have this bottle, have this bottle. When I was in Napa last year, I just went to a couple different vineyards, and whatever I tasted, I was like, send me a case. And we wound up getting wine in the mail for like 4 months after, every week. Oh, boom, you got another 20 bottles, you got another 24 bottles, and that's how this wine cellar picked up. I started really, only had like 150, 200 bottles, and now we're probably up over 1,000.
And when did you start that?
Last year.
Last year? Okay.
About a year, 2 years ago, because my wife was pregnant when we were out to Napa, so unfortunately she didn't get to enjoy it as much as I did.
You're drinking for two?
Yeah, basically. But hey, you know what, I don't mind.
Yep.
You know what it is, after a long day's work or a great meal, there's nothing than a beautiful wine.
The best.
Just enjoy.
And to be able to have a space like this to sit, unwind, relax.
It's a great extension of the entire space. I don't know what Neil was able to shoot, but transition here to the billiards room and then out there.
Well, I kind of call this the man cave. So once you cross this barrier, the house is the man cave, and this is kind of like the wine cellar and attached to the billiards room. And now that you guys put like the new quiet system in, a lot of times during parties, me and my buddies would come into this room, and have it blasting and loud, and just have a couple glasses of wine. But now, with the way it is, it's so quiet in here, you don't even know it's on. I'm sure me and the family are going to enjoy some great meals here.
Absolutely.
It's a great space for an intimate dinner and just being able to, kind of look around and feel like you're in another world. I mean, I love the ceiling, what you guys did. It just looks so rich and amazing, and
Thank you.
I think it really highlights my collection.
It does. It does.
Yeah, because the old, you didn't have any of the display rows. I mean, everything was just kind of cork forward storage. So now it's a much more visual cellar. You picked up more bottles.
I mean, not only do you have more visual, but you also, at the end of the day, have a lot more storage. I mean, that's crazy because this room was pretty full. When you guys came in here, So you guys really did an amazing job, and
And the key was the table. We had
the key was my wife wanted the table to stay. She was like,
I remember the first day we were in here.
because I was like, should we come out with something? Should we have like a stand-up thing? But you know what? At the end of the day, I am so glad that we have the table.
I am too.
You know what? You can have a great meal here.
Yep.
You could come in here and enjoy a little
Before you
wine.
didn't have the option too of turning the system off. And if you were in here, you were cold.
Yep.
Now we've set it up so you can come in. It's not going to stress the wines out for a couple hours.
No,
You can turn
exactly.
the system off or up and
Yeah.
enjoy the room.
No, I really think now that we've done this, it's going to become a lot more versatile for me and my family to use it. I couldn't have picked better guys to do it. I think you guys did an amazing job.
Thank
The
you.
quality of the craftsmanship, the workmanship is just extraordinary, and I appreciate you helping me out.
Thank you. Tell us about the new show.
Well, I do a live theater show, which I went and kind of promoted my book across the country, and I just wrapped that up, and now
What's
it's
the name of the new book?
Baking with the Cake Boss. It's kind of like definitely a lot more technique and recipe driven. My first book was a lot more story driven, so this is kind of what that is. Actually, this week is Thanksgiving, so I'll wind up getting back to the bakery this week, and it's just all out pandemonium, And then next week I film my other show, Kitchen Boss, which is my cooking show. Which some wine will definitely help. After you eat a good meal, have a little vino in between. That'll be good.
And then you have the one with the
competition.
competition.
The competition one starts Monday after Thanksgiving, which is pretty cool.
And this is Learning Channel?
It's on TLC as well.
Okay.
And that show is a lot about...
We'll link that up, we'll link that up on the website.
Yeah, that show I'm really proud of. Great competition, great competitors, giant cakes. It's in my state-of-the-art facility, sort of facility.
Yep.
So we're just moving along, doing a lot of good things, and trying to, this is kind of like my little enjoyment. I
Yep.
like having a great bottle of wine or a glass of champagne, or just living life when you get the chance. Because I don't always get the chance. I mean, you can be honest. Tell them, how often have you seen me here?
Never. I mean, let's be even more honest. We pulled up today to the house, and the bus was here, and I was like, wow. And he literally went upstairs, took a shower, and he's here filming. He's a beast.
That's it,
That's
man.
awesome. That's the way to do it. Yeah, it's awesome.
But
We
you
very
guys
much
did an
appreciate
amazing
your
job.
time.
You guys were amazing.
Thanks,
Honestly,
buddy.
everything is really good, and honest guys too. Because you meet a lot of guys, who say they're going to do something and then don't live up to expectations. You guys not only lived up to expectations, you did above and beyond of what I expected. And you know what I said when I came off the bus, I wanted to come in here and be wowed, and I am.
Awesome. That's what it's all about.
I remember the first day we came in, you said, I want to go wow. I don't go wow right now when I come in here. And
Yeah, I mean that was the thing.
Wow.
And I had a nice cellar. It's not like it wasn't like it was. It had the shell, but it needed the
It was funny.
wow factor.
I was going to Queens, and Joe called me up when he was coming over here to meet you that first time, and didn't know who you were or whatever. And he said, we're doing. I think you said Ace. I don't know what you said. Something else, but it wasn't the Cake Boss. And I said, I don't even know. He then said it was you, Cake Boss, Buddy Balestro, and I'm sitting there reading it, New Jersey Monthly, and I didn't tell him that. And I go, what do you mean? He wants a wine cellar? I go, it's brick, it's got paneling. He goes, you know him? And I said, yeah. I go, no, I'm literally looking at it right now, and he's got a great security system. I'm going through this whole thing with him, and then you came and said, you got to make it better.
Yeah, no, I wanted to display some bottles. I wanted great storage. I just felt like it was just all stuffed in here.
Yep.
But now it feels
Warm.
It feels warm. It feels like inviting. I want to enjoy this room a lot more, and I think I will.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Well,
And the cakes.
hey, to a good wine cellar, salute.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks again, my man.
Thanks again.
Pleasure,
Appreciate it.
brother.
God bless.
You guys are great.
Thank you so much, buddy.